592-644-6877.
Mahaica Meadows, elevate your lifestyle.
All right, welcome back. In just a few minutes, we'll be joined by Joe Jaglall, who will be telling us about Mahaica Meadows. As you know, Mahaica Meadows is an exclusive new community, and it's featuring over 700 spacious lots. It's offering unmatched prestige, privacy, and proximity to all that Guyana has to offer. So join them and be a part of a lifestyle that is defined by elegance. They offer gated and non-gated residential lots, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. So, like I said, Joe is going to be telling us more. He's going to be telling us about their presence at the upcoming Building Expo as well. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Luxury and security? Consider Mahaica Meadows on the East Coast in Guyana. 27 model in comfort, luxury and security? Consider Mahaica Meadows on the East Coast in Guyana. 27 model home, incredible options and amazing low prices. Come, live in a gated community with North American standard homes. 30 minutes from Georgetown. MahaicaMeadows.com. Call now 592-644-6877.
Mahaica Meadows, elevate your lifestyle.
Would you like to retire in comfort, luxury, and security? Consider Mahaica Meadows on the East Coast in Guyana. 27 model home, incredible options, and amazing low prices. Come, live in a gated community with North American standard homes. 30 minutes from Georgetown. MahaicaMeadows.com. Call now 592-644-6877.
Mahaica Meadows, elevate your lifestyle.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Phool, and good morning, Guyana. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing quite well, Joe, and how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, having a wonderful day thus far.
Okay, great. And I know that you're excited to give us all the latest updates on what's happening at Mahaica Meadows. I know you want to speak about the site approval today, and when, you know, for persons who've purchased, when they can get their transports, and of course your presence at the expo.
Absolutely, Phool. And I want to let you know that last night we did a release on our price increase for August the 1st. So I want to let everybody know, you want to get in on now price, on the price that we have currently. You can call the office in Guyana, 644-6877, speak to Angeli, and get in on the what we would call the discounted price now, because as of August the 1st, it goes up, every lot goes up by $200 per square foot.
Wow.
So just want to put that in. Now, also, people have been asking Phool, because, you know, they are very interested. They want to know that they're dealing with a credible company. They want to know that if they give money, they get what has been promised to them. So people have been asking us, what's the process right now with Mahaica Meadows? Where are you at with transport? So I just want to let everybody know, last night I even showed the site plan that has been approved by Central Housing with their stamp on it. So our plan, every single thing, the way we have it on the display, has been approved by Central Housing. We are anticipating right now that it is now a smooth flow from here on, that we should be ready by the end of October to start giving out transport. And, that is in the timeline of what we said we were going to do in the first place. We said we will start to build people's homes by the end of the first quarter next year, and all of this is in working towards that. So yes, transport, we should be in a position to start handing out transport by the end of October this year.
Okay, and then, like you said, by the first quarter of next year, you are going to be, persons will be able to see development in terms of their homes, etc.
Absolutely. So you know that Guyana have had a few months of rain, non-stop rain. In fact, I think
Yes.
it rained today in Guyana.
It is raining heavily here today. Yeah.
Heavily. And yesterday was a beautiful day. So it's unpredictable. And when that happens, sometimes because we are working in the lawns, I showed yesterday only, we had drone footage of the premises. It was dry, it was beautiful, and they're carving out the roads right now, putting white sand and doing what they have to do. So when it rains, it hampers that work
The process.
being done.
Yes.
As soon as the roads are finished, we are going to be top-notch moving in construction. What we will do, we have some properties that we're going to start with first, like the commercial side and the townhouse and the model homes. We want to build all 27 model homes before any of the personal homes are built, so people can walk the model homes, they can see it. You know what we do, Phool? We allow every buyer to make internal changes in the design at no extra
cost. Wow.
That's why it is good. We want them to walk the model home, see it. If you want to move the kitchen, make it a little bigger, take a wall down from here, all those things are possible, that you can personalize your interior. Man, you'll be living there. So you want it the way you want it. I, as a real estate agent in Canada here, I know fully well that anytime you want to move a wall or you want to not put a wall somewhere, they charge you minimum 500 Canadian to $1,000 just not to do certain work.
Exactly.
We don't do that. You, at no cost, you could change your design.
Well, Joe, I'm happy you mentioned that, persons who have purchased the homes, they're the ones that are going to be living in it. And of course, they must have a say. And, a lot of developers don't offer that, with these residential housing developments. Whatever they put up, that's what you have to take. So I think it's really interesting and refreshing to have, to be given the opportunity to have an input if you're going to be living in a home and, have a say.
Let me take a couple seconds and talk about the owners of Mahaica Meadows. They're business people in Canada. They've been in this field for a long time. They're building a high-rise in Brantford right now, too. They are experienced in knowing what it is. And when we sat down many times and we're having an executive team meeting, he does not cut corners. This man loves to have things very nicely done. In fact, that is one of the reasons why he pushed for us to have underground electrical wires to every home. It costs us double the money, but he doesn't want to have poles and wires all across.
Being exposed, yeah.
Yeah. So the only thing somebody's going to have in front of their homes is the lighting posts. So I am very, very proud and I'm very confident that the aesthetics of Mahaica Meadows, where we say elevate your lifestyle, it will be as such. Which brings us now to the expo. We are so excited to once again be at the expo, and for people who want to know where we are going to be, we'll be at booth 67, 68, and 49. They're all together, but 67, 68, and 49. And it's from the 14th to the 17th. For anybody who wants to purchase, who have an interest in purchasing, last time, it was our first time at the Expo Pool, and it was a learning experience for us. People come there and they want to pay money, but they have they want to have their contracts
immediately.
And we were immediately, and we were not prepared for that. This time, Pool, you come, you want to purchase, you'll have your contracts on the spot immediately. But wait for a minute. You have your contracts. Does that mean that you're now locked into something? No. We gave you 10 days rescission rights, meaning 10 days you have. Look over your contract, go through it. For whatever reason, we are not going to ask you any question. But within that 10 days, you say, I don't want to move on. Here's your contract, return my money. Every dime of your 10% deposit
is returned
to you.
Wow.
Return. And that's a peace of mind we give people because we brought in that system because that's how we do it here in Canada. When you buy from a builder, you get 10 days to take your contract, even to your lawyer, for them to go through it. All of our approvals, we're going to have it available at our booth so people can see we are a credible company. We do things properly. And when you buy from us, you get a contract, everything is stipulated, and we're able to talk to you and answer all of your questions at the Expo. Not February, sorry, I'm ahead of myself.
August 14th to 17th.
To the 17th, yes.
Well, I'm hoping last year you really had a good turnout because everybody, Mahaica Meadows was new out there and everybody, a lot of people came out of curiosity as well, but they were very impressed when they did show up and heard what was being offered. So I'm sure because I've gotten a lot of calls, a lot of reviews, people have been asking me questions that I've been trying my best to answer. About Mahaica Meadows, and because they see me as a contact person, I guess, for Mahaica Meadows and a spokesperson. So I know for sure that this year you're definitely going to get a lot of interest, a lot of persons visiting your booth, and with the fact that you're now going to be able to offer them their contracts, I think a lot of persons are going to be pleased with that. And also with the option of, being able to decide. Because sometimes people are there, they get excited and they want to sign up and then they want to have a second thought or a second opinion. So it's good that they're going to be given a chance to do that as well.
Right. And here's the other thing. Last year, our office was being built at that time, so it was not ready. If they want to purchase, they don't have the money at that right time, they fill out a worksheet. I will be at the office for the next 2 weeks after that in Guyana. Angeli will be at the office. They can come on the very next day or day after and make their payment and uplift their contract. What is more important to all of Phool listeners, we are going to have a special price, what we call the Expo, the Building Expo price. But on top of that, for the listeners of Phool's radio program, any one of our programs, if you come there and you say, I heard you on Phool's radio program in conversation with Joe Jaglall, other than the price that we're going to have as a discounted price, you're going to have a special incentive also.
Wow.
Because you mentioned that you heard it on Phool's program.
Wow. Well, thank you for that.
Last week, I'm going to be saying it every week because Phool's radio program is wonderful, and we have been working with Phool for over a year now. What a wonderful personality to work with. So I'm proud every Wednesday to be connected to all of you through Phool.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm sure persons listening are very excited for this special incentive. So I hope that, you're going to get down to the Building Expo and take advantage of all these great deals that is being offered by Mahaica Meadows.
Right. So finally, I just want to give out the number again for our Guyana office, 644-6877. Call, speak to Angeli, and you can get all your questions answered. If you are in North America, you can call me, 289-684-2810. Better yet, you can go to mahaicameadows.com, or you can send us an email at info@mahaicameadows.com, and we'll be more than happy to speak with you and to help you to become a member of our Mahaica Meadows family.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Joe. And I just want to remind our listeners that, if you're thinking of purchasing, you have 2 more days remaining where you can benefit from the current pricing of the lots, because as of August 1st, they're going to be raising. Well, not necessarily raising, because remember during this period, this was a special offer anyway. So they're going to be going to their, original costing as of August 1st. So please take advantage of the deals that they have right now. You just have 2 more days in which to do so. And of course, make sure you check out their booth at the expo, which starts on the 14th and ends on the 17th.
Thank you so much, very much, Phool.
Well, thank you, Joe. And as always, it's a pleasure chatting with you. Looking forward to having you again. I'm actually looking forward to having you in studio with me very shortly when you're here, so we can chat some more. And as I have always said, there's an open invitation whenever. It doesn't have to be on Wednesday. If you're here and any other time I'm on the air and you want to come on or you want to come through, there's an open invitation for that as well.
Thank you, Phool. Thank you so very much. You're so generous. Thank you.
You're most welcome, and good luck to you and your team. Looking forward to seeing you very soon.
Thank you. See you soon.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Take care, Joe. All right. Yes, Mahaica Meadows. Let me just remind you of the numbers to call. Locally, you can get Anjali on 644-6877, or you can contact Joe Jaglall on 289-684-2810, or you can email them at info@mahaicameadows.com. Yes. Joe Jaglall telling us all about Mahaica Meadows.
Hey babe, did you hear about Mahaica Meadows? The new real estate place with top-notch infrastructure?
No way. Tell me more.
Yeah, it's 276 acres for homes, businesses, and even industrial. It's super affordable.
That sounds awesome. Perfect spot for our dream home.
Totally, and a great investment.
Let's check it out. Where do we get more info?
Just check out mahaicameadows.com.
Mahaica Meadows, elevate your lifestyle.
All right, yes, just about 9:50 time.